When I was 21, I wrote and self-published my second book. It's about how God transformed my life and the power of our stories to help others. The thing is, I left out one major piece. When I was 18, I started experiencing healing. I was part of a community that was helping me mend from depression and support my eating disorder recovery. Life was finally looking bright again. But a few months before graduating high school, I was molested by two of my friends. This wasn't supposed to happen. Things were supposed to be getting better. 1 month later, I was raped by somebody else. You always think, what are the odds of it happening to me? But rarely, what are the odds of it happening to me twice? Where was God? How could He let this happen? I couldn't reconcile His goodness and this experience coexisting, so I decided it was better to keep it hidden than face the shame of what people might think if they knew. I started sharing about my overcoming in other areas, but when it came to this, I stayed quiet. For years, I carried the pain of the abuse and all the ways it's affected me, especially the doubt I felt when I wonder if my voice actually matters. But then I realized that this was the enemy's plan all along, to keep me quiet because he knows that freedom has a ripple effect. I had already seen it at work, just not in this part of the story yet. He knows that if we take back our voice, it's only a matter of time before it's turned around for our good and God's glory. I realized that I would never really be as free as I want to be if I allow any space for shame and fear in my life. Anything I keep hidden is stripped of its potential to help others and glorify God. This journey has been years in the making, and I know it's not over yet, but now there's hope. Now I see that there is purpose in the process. I'm not afraid anymore. I refuse to stay silent, and here's the best part. Every time we share our story of hope, freedom, and restoration, we release that same power to do the work again for others. Each of us has a unique opportunity to steward God's story in the earth through our own stories being reconciled to Him. God has done His part. Using our voice is ours. This is how we overcome, by the blood of the Lamb and the words of our testimony. For years, I've been carrying around this weight, hiding behind it. It was the one thing I thought I could get away with keeping hidden. I recently felt God nudging me and telling me that it's time. I've been preaching vulnerability and how important it is to share our stories, but I wasn't even experiencing the fullness of freedom myself. By Words is a community of women cheering each other on as we tell our stories and pursue our dreams to leave a mark on this world. When we embrace our stories, we find hope, healing, and purpose in the process. When we tell our stories, we help others do the same.
If you feel like you were made for more, it's because you are. The dreams in your heart are there for a reason, and although we don't always get to choose how the story plays out, each chapter holds the power to create a life-changing ripple effect if we'll let it. Don't let fear keep you quiet. Don't let shame convince you that it's better to stay hidden. You matter. Your story matters, and there's someone who needs to hear it.